After descending through the frozen depths of hell and ascending the purgatorial mountain, Dante reaches the final leg of his divine journey, Paradiso. Here, he leaves behind the weight of sin and mortality. Guided by Beatrice, he enters a realm of pure light, cosmic harmony, and divine understanding, the heavens of paradise. Welcome to Dante's Paradiso, the final cantica of the Divine Comedy, where the soul is illuminated and the universe reveals its ultimate truth. The setting, unlike Inferno's twisted geometry or Purgatory's mountain ascent, Paradiso is made of celestial spheres, vast, radiant orbs that orbit around the Earth, in line with the Ptolemaic model of the cosmos. But Dante's heaven is not merely physical, it's symbolic, metaphysical, and divine. Each of the 9 spheres is a reflection of a deeper spiritual reality. Dante rises through them, not by wings or feet, but through inner purification, spiritual insight, and divine grace. Sphere 1. The Moon, the inconstant. The first sphere is the moon. A soft, silver light fills the space. Here reside souls who are faithful to their vows, yet faltered under pressure, nuns and holy women who are forced to break their commitments due to worldly constraints. Among them is Peccata Donati, whose gentle speech tells of how divine will remains intact even when human actions fall short. This sphere reflects the theme of inconstancy, a wavering of the will, not the heart. Beatrice explains, true virtue lies not only in desire, but in resistance to adversity. Sphere 2. Mercury, the ambitious. Rising to Mercury, the light sharpens into a quicksilver gleam. This sphere holds souls who did good for glory rather than love of God, just rulers, lawmakers, and statesmen. Here Dante meets Justinian, Roman emperor and codifier of laws, who delivers a sweeping history of the Roman Empire, framing it as a divine instrument. Though their ambition was noble, it was still touched by ego. Thus, they dwell in a lower sphere. Even good deeds, when not rooted in divine love, are imperfect. Sphere 3. Venus, the lovers. In Venus, the air is filled with warmth and joy, the sphere of earthly love. Here shine the souls of those who love deeply, sometimes too deeply. Their passions, while not sinful, distracted them from full devotion. Charles Martel of Anjou speaks of human diversity, how different talents and destinies reflect divine intention, not randomness. Love, the theme of this sphere, is a force both human and heavenly. In Venus, we learn that even the most beautiful love must be ordered toward the eternal. Sphere 4. The Sun. The theologians, now we reach the Sun. A blazing realm of wisdom, intellect, and theological brilliance. Dante is greeted by a chorus of luminous souls forming spinning wheels of golden light. Here are the greatest minds of Christendom: Thomas Aquinas, Bonaventure, Albertus Magnus, and many more. They speak with harmony despite their past theological disagreements. The lesson is unity, how divine truth, when seen in full, harmonizes all seeming contradictions. It is a radiant dance of intellect and humility. Sphere 5. Mars, the warriors of the faith. The red sphere of Mars burns with courage and sacrifice. Forming the shape of a glowing cross, the souls here are martyrs and crusaders, those who died for their faith with valor. Dante meets his ancestor, Cacciaguida, who predicts Dante's future exile and urges him to write the truth, no matter the cost. Mars teaches that heroism is not prideful conquest, but love expressed through sacrifice. True warriors fight not for victory, but for justice and divine will. Sphere 6. Jupiter, the just. In Jupiter, souls of righteous rulers arrange themselves into letters spelling diligite justitium, love justice. Then they form the shape of a mighty eagle, a symbol of divine justice made manifest on earth. Dante converses with King David, Constantine, and Trajan. Even a pagan soul, saved by divine grace, for justice transcends boundaries. This sphere reminds us that political power, when guided by righteousness, becomes an instrument of divine order. Sphere 7. Saturn, the contemplatives. Ascending to Saturn, Dante enters a quiet, solemn realm. Here dwell contemplatives, monks, hermits, and mystics, those who lived in solitude, in silent communion with God. A golden ladder rises upward, symbolizing spiritual ascent. Souls move slowly, without speech, for some truths transcend words. Saint Peter Damian and Saint Benedict appear, warning of corruption in the Church. The sphere of contemplation is pure but mournful, detached from the noise of the world. Sphere 8. The fixed stars, faith, hope, and love. The stars now stand still. In the 8th sphere, Dante undergoes a test of the 3 theological virtues. Saint Peter examines his faith. Saint James tests his hope. Saint John questions his love. Dante passes each test not with pride, but with awe, for these virtues are not possessed, but lived. He also glimpses the Virgin Mary, surrounded by countless saints, all radiating light like burning torches across the heavens. It is a prelude to divine union. The soul is almost ready. Sphere 9. The Primum Mobile, the angels, and the divine will. The 9th sphere, the Primum Mobile, or first mover, is pure motion, beyond time and space. This is the engine of the cosmos, turned by love alone. Here, Dante sees the orders of angels, forming 9 concentric rings around a point of intense light. From seraphim to angels, they burn with the fire of perfect obedience. Beatrice teaches that all movement, all life, flows from the divine will, which is love. This is the edge of time. Beyond this lies eternity, the Empyrean, the divine vision. Dante enters the Empyrean, the realm beyond form, beyond stars, beyond understanding. A river of light becomes a celestial rose, vast and alive with countless souls. In the heart of the rose sits the Virgin Mary. Around her, saints, angels, and the redeemed all dwell in harmony, each soul a petal of divine joy. Dante finally sees God, not as a human, but as 3 circles of infinite light, reflecting one another in perfect unity. And in the center of that light, a human face, Christ, the union of divine and mortal, the final mystery. Closing reflection. As Dante returns to Earth, his mind still burns with the vision of paradise. He cannot fully remember it, but he carries its essence, love, order, and the knowledge that all things find their purpose in God. My will and my desire were turned by love, the love that moves the sun and the other stars. In that single line, Dante closes his journey, and ours, with a vision not just of heaven, but of hope. Thank you for watching. If you found meaning in this journey through Dante's Paradiso, consider subscribing for more explorations into history, literature, and the divine.